All right, guys, so I'm going to be showcasing these are first edition 1995 cards. And the first up is Primate. This so evolves from Mankey, and this is a very nice card. And this is a jungle Pokemon card. So very, very old card. If you look at the back of it, it definitely uh, probably should not be graded. It's not in the best shape. All right, so we're going to continue. I've got a whole stack of these things, and I'm going to show you in the end my favorite. And so here we go. All right, so we got a Paris. This is basic Pokemon, first edition, 1995. And if you look over here, probably shouldn't grade that. But these are really nice to collect, and people are actually buying them on eBay. All right, next we have a Spiro. This is first edition, and this is also from the Jungle series, and that's what it looks like. All right, so let's see what else we got. We got the Rhyhorn. This is basic Pokemon, first edition in 1995. So really nice. Look at that. Oh, look at this. This is the mysterious fossil. Plain mysterious fossil, as it were, basic Pokemon. So this is first edition. This came from the fossil set a long time ago. All right, let's see what else we got. We got a Ghastly in first edition, 1995. And that's what it looks like. All right, we got a trainer. Look at that. Rocket Secret Machine. Flip a coin. If tails, do damage to your active Pokemon. If heads, your opponent flips a coin. That's a really nice one. Wow. But looking at the details, it's very unique. Now this one is maybe a little damaged, but it is a very, very cool Pokemon card. All right, so let's see what else we got. We got a Porygon. This is first edition Porygon. This comes from the Rocket in 1995. Wow, this right here is a really cool card. And if you look at the back, it's okay. But I have kept these for years. Look at this. This is a Dark Jolteon. And this is one of my favorite cards. This comes from the Rocket. Look at that right there. 1995. Very cool. And that's what it looks like. All right, let's see what else we got. We got a bunch of these cards. This is a Slowpoke basic Pokemon 1995 first edition. Very cool. All right. Appreciate you for tuning in. I'm just basically showcasing my 1995 cards. And these are very, very rare. And some of them go for a pretty penny. This is the Weepin' Bell first edition in 1995. This also comes from the Jungle Pokemon set. All right. And then we have Brock's Geodude. Look at that. First edition, 1995. And this right here is a pretty cool card. And let's see what the back looks like. It's okay. All right, so let's see what else we got. We got a first edition Mysterious Fossil. Wow. This comes from the Fossil. Really, really cool. And let's see what else we got. All right. Look at this one. This is a Pontia. And this right here is also a 1995. This came from the Rocket series. And that's what it looks like. All right, let's showcase some more. All right, so we have Oddish. And this right here is also 1995. What do you think about that card? That's Oddish. All right, let's see what else we got. Okay, we got Magnemite. This is also coming from the Rocket series, first edition. Very, very nice. And it's okay on the back. All right, let's see what else we got. We got a Grimer. If you're just tuning in, just showcasing some of my 1995 cards that I've kept over the years. So we have a Grimer. This is basic Pokemon. And this is a 1995. This comes from the Rocket. So really cool cards. I'm going to show you a really cool card at the very end. And it is probably my prize card. All right, so next we have Meowth. And this is first edition, 1995. And that is what it looks like. All right. Let's see what else we got. We got Executor. And this is first edition as well. And that is it. What do you think about that card? All right, so this is a cool card. This is an Eevee. Look at this. And I don't think it's hollow, but it's a first edition and it came from the Rocket series. And then there we go. So it's got a lot of white edges. Okay, and then look at this one. We have the Dark Rapidash. This is first edition, came from the Rocket. Very nice card. All right, so then we have Nidoran, first edition. This came from the Jungle series, 1995. Let's see what else we got. We got a Persian in 1995. Very cool card. What do you think about that card? Okay, so let's see what else we got. We got a ton of these. Let's see, we have, oh, this is a Gambler, first edition. That comes from the Fossil. Then we got a Trainer, Pokeball, first edition, comes from Jungle. And then we got another one. Look at this one, Goop Gas Attack, first edition. This comes from the Rocket series. And that's it. And then we have Heal Power or Powder, first edition. And we have Diglett, first edition, Rocket. Very nice. All right, then we have Venonat, and this is first edition. Then we have Marowak, first edition, 1995. Let's see what else we got. Primate, first edition. We got Butterfree, first edition. We got Psyduck, first edition. Let's see what else we got. We got Coughing, first edition. And look at this Charmander, first edition. Wow. That's a really cool card. I like that. All right, so then we also have, we've already showcased these. We got Eevee and Nidoran, first edition. And let's see what else we got. We got quite a bit of these. Oh, here we go. Here's Aerodactyl. First edition comes from the fossil. And nice card. Then we have a Taurus. And that comes from the Jungle series, 1995. Let's see what else we have. Nidorina, first edition. Then we have Firo. That's a pretty nice card. 1995, first edition. We have Cubone. Look at that. First edition Cubone. These are so old of cards. Wow. Long time ago. All right. So we got a Ryan right here. Look at that. First edition. And I think we've already showcased. Oh, here's a Electrode. Look at that. First edition. Here's a Drowsy. This comes from the Rocket series. And we have a Oddish. Energy Search. So Trainer. We have Full Heal. First edition. Here's Sand Slash. This is first edition as well. All right, so let's see what else we got. We got a ton of these cards. Oh, look at this. You probably already know the story about Kabuto King. And I think once signed, it went for like $450. This right here is really nice. And I don't know if I would grade that though. It probably wouldn't be graded. But that right there has been an iconic card this year. So I do have one of them. And then let's see what else we got. We got Wheezing. We got Tentacruel. These are all first edition as well. We got Umstar. Let's see what else we have. Ooh, Dark Raticate. This comes from the Rocket series, first edition. All right. And then we have Taurus. We already showed that one. Abra, look at that. That's Abra 1995. Wow. Now that actually looks decent. All right, let's see what else we got. We got Gambler, Mankey. We already showcased these. All right, let's see what else. We got. Okay, here's a Dratini. That's a nice card. I already showcased that one. There's a Parasect. First edition, Misty's Horseshoe or Horsea. And this is that's a nice card. Brock's Mankey. Look at that, first edition. And then we got Goading. All right, we're gonna look at some more of these. These are like my favorite. All right, so look at this. This is a Mareep. And this also is 1995. Here's a Hitmonlee. Wow. All right, then we got Jigglypuff. We got Bellsprout. We got Diglett again. We got Execute. Spearow. Rattata. First edition. Look at this. Dark Vaporeon. This is a rocket from the White Rocket set. And it is a very, very nice card. And we got Blaine's Growlithe. Look at that card. All right, and then we got Squirtle. That's a really cool card right there. And that comes from the Rocket series too. All right, so if you're just tuning in, I'm showcasing all of my 1995 cards. Oh, here's another Kabuto. We got a Rhyhorn, Mankey. There's a Gambler. Oh, look at that. This right here is really cool. Mount Fuji. We got Pikachu. That's a really neat card. First edition comes from the fossil. Then we got Cubone. Let's see, we already showcased these. There's a Geodude. And then Dratini. There's Koga's Coughing. There's Kingler. Let's see what else. Rhyhorn. All right, so then we're going to go through the rest of these. We got Butterfree. These are all first edition. We already showcased that one. Oh, there's a Wooper. Wow. All right, there's a Eevee. That's nice. Then we got that one. There's Abra. And then Zubat. Oh, here's a Dark Arbok. Look at that, first edition. Let's see what else this. Let's see what this one is. Oh, another Kabuto. Look at that, another Kabuto. Man, if these were like PSA 10, they would go to for a pretty penny. They would, yeah, we could get some money off of those. But that is just, I don't know what that would grade in the PSA, but it is maybe a card to hang on to, especially in the near future. All right, and then we got Zubat, and that's from the Rocket. Okay, so I showed you, or I told you that in the end that I would show you the card that is maybe the crown jewel. I'm getting there. So here's a Biploon. Now this is not first edition, but I do have some first edition holos. This is a Articoden. Let's see, the Rocket's Trap. There he is. There's Charizard. 1995. Look at that. Wow. And you will not believe this, but I got two. I think I got four or five. Got quite a bit of these. These are really nice cards. And this one actually is in pretty good shape, I believe. So it might be a 6, 7 maybe. But that is a card worth hanging on to for sure. All right, so what I did was I just wanted to showcase some of my first edition 1995 cards. And what I'm going to be doing later, and this is, I want you to stay tuned for this, is I'm going to be opening up Mega Brave cards that I got from Japan. So that will be on the next video that I do. So I want to encourage you to subscribe. I'm very excited about opening up Mega Brave. This is a very good set, and it is a set that I have been collecting and then also grading the very rare cards. So I encourage you to subscribe, and thank you for tuning in today. We got a lot of card open or pack openings that we will be doing soon. And look at this, we got a prismatic evolution. This is English version. So there's a lot of cards or packs that I'm going to be opening up soon. And look at this right here. Speaking of the jungle, I got the Pokemon Gotta Catch 'Em All Power Reserve Jungle Themed deck. So you got to stay tuned for these kinds of openings. And thank you for watching this video and watching it live. And I encourage you to subscribe so you can see more of these pack openings. All right. Have a great day.